I saw another video on Silksong, another analysis,
Okay.
and the guy said there's going to be no spoilers, and then he put in spoilers, so I got spotted for some stuff.
No, that's your least favorite.
It's infuriating because it's like dishonest. Why would you lie to people like that?
Did he do it on purpose, do you think?
I don't know. The things that he showed, I can't imagine how anyone can interpret that as not being a spoiler.
Right. So even given that you're sort of hypersensitive about what you consider a spoiler, it seemed spoilery.
Well, for example,
Yeah.
there's a boss that we fought. It's the fly that he rams into the walls. I forgot his name.
Okay.
And it's a video essay, right? So he talks about a bunch of things like difficulty or whatever. And then, like, as a throwaway joke gag or something like that, he's like, well, I'm sure glad I never have to fight this boss again. And then he shows another scene where you fight the boss again.
Oh, that's a
Where they're like-
spoiler.
yeah, literally, like, how can you construe that as not being a spoiler?
Yeah.
And so at the start of the video, he's like, there won't be any spoilers. And then he shows that. I'm like, well,
Maybe you didn't realize. Some people are very liberal in what they consider a spoiler versus not, right?
so I gave one example, but the guy gave like a whole bunch of spoilers.
So it wasn't just that one.
No.
There were like a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
You want me to share them with you so that we commiserate together, or do you want to also not know them?
Whichever would, like, I'm not worried about spoilers personally, so you won't make me sad sharing spoilers, but
I'll tell
whatever
you
would
then,
make you
I
feel better.
guess.
Okay.
So there's gonna be a fight in this place. Like a boss comes in here and starts attacking everyone, like
You're
in the
kidding.
village. And I'm like, how can you show that and then pretend? Oh, this is it. I guess it just happened.
Oh, wow.
And so yeah, how can you show that and then pretend that there's, you're not giving spoilers?
Yeah, like, what would you consider a spoiler?
This next spoiler is actually affecting my behavior significantly. Is that boss that I was talking about, the last judge or something? I think is what he's called. The guy revealed that he's optional. You don't have to fight him.
Oh,
So now I'm in this point where, when I said I'm not going to fight him, I'm just going to go explore. Would I have done that anyway?
right.
Or would I have kept trying? Because I know last time we streamed, I ended the stream early a little bit on that boss because I was like getting discouraged. I was like, there's no way I'm going to beat this guy.
Yeah.
And so there's a possibility the next stream I would have said, I still don't think I can beat this guy. Let's go do something else.
Right, but now you don't know, and you don't like that.
Yeah. I do a comparison between video game design and magic tricks.
Okay.
There's like psychology of misdirection, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think a lot of that similar thing happens in video game design, where the designer is trying to constantly direct the player to do a specific thing without the player noticing.
Yeah.
And I find that aspect of it fascinating, in the same way I find neuro or psychology stuff in general fascinating. And so I think that's why I'm generally annoyed by these spoilers, because it prevents me from having the opportunity to do an experiment, right? Of seeing, did it work or on me,
Right.
or what it would have felt like.
Right. It's like if somebody told you how all the magic tricks worked before you saw them.
Yeah, but like, there's a casual enjoyment of magic tricks, right? Which is what it feels like you're referring to there. But I'm referring more to like, oh, we kill him. If you're trying to do like a psychology experiment, and then someone comes in and he unblinds your participants or something like that, you're like, why would you do that? You're an asshole.
Yeah.
Now I gotta get new participants. But in this case, I'm the participant, so I can't get a new participant.
Yeah. So it literally is spoiled for you, not just enjoyment-wise.
Yeah. There's a room, this is a Hollow Knight spoiler. There's a room in Hollow Knight with grubs. I don't know if I can find a picture of it. I don't have a great picture of it. It's this room here.
Mm-hmm.
So you see there's a grub here, and there's also a grub here, and there was a grub here, and I think another one over here, and you come in to this room from the left. And so when you and I played Hollow Knight stuff, I don't know if you remember this, but I'll always remember this because I thought this was a genius on their game design here. When you first walk into the room from the left, you only see one grub jar, and you're like, okay, so let me free him, right? So you break the glass. Turns out it's a mimic. It goes crazy and attacks you.
Right.
And you're startled and you're like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. You walk a bit further and you see the second grub jar. You say, okay, so I'll break that and free that guy, right? Because we got rid of the mimic. So here's the real one. Nope, that one's a mimic too. It goes crazy and attacks you. So now you're like, what the heck? So I walked further in the room and then I see two more jars, like this one and this one, right? And I'm like,
Yeah.
and I was like, well, they're not going to get me this time. I'm going to skip this one. I'm going to break this one, right? The last one.
Uh-oh.
That was a mimic, yeah. And it goes crazy and attacks you and you kill him. Then I attacked this one, and that was a real one.
Wow.
So that was like I played exactly into their hand, right? Like
yeah.
in the 1, 2, 3, 4 sequence, I did 1, 2, 4, 3, which is
Right.
and to me that's the sign of brilliant game design.
Yeah.
And if it is spoiled, I couldn't have seen how it worked, right? Like if I just say there's 4 grubs and number 3 is the real one, you don't understand, or it's not obvious what the player experience will be. You have to actually go through it, or it's easier if you go through it like I did to see this was what they planned all along, and it worked.
It's certainly more compelling.
You might not have even realized that there was anything special about that sequence, like number 3 being the real one. Like how much thought was put into deciding to make it number 3.
Right.
As opposed to just pick one, whatever. No, it wasn't just whatever. It was very carefully chosen for it to be number 3.